Carolina and Company Live is sponsored by the businesses, organizations, and groups featured in this program. The views and opinions expressed do not necessarily reflect that of WPDE ABC 15, WWMB CW21, or its employees.
You're watching Carolina and Company Live. Your source for fun, entertainment, and events. With your hosts, Cecil Chandler and Amanda Sellers. If it's happening in the area, it's on Carolina and Company Live.
And hello, everybody. Welcome to Carolina and Company Live. It's a Friday. The weekend's here, and we're happy you're here.
That's right. Did you have a good day yesterday?
Every day was a great day. It was a big surprise, a big birthday surprise, and I tell you, y'all did great.
Fantastic. That was the goal. If you guys missed it, that will be online in a couple days. You definitely want to check out the birthday show for Cecil. All right, we have a lot to talk about today,
yes.
But first, we need to check out our weather. It's a little windy
out there right now.
A lot of windy
So let's find out what's going on with the weather.
That's right. We'll be right back.
All right, well, that wind advisory is in effect for our entire viewing area through 6 p.m. You guys have been hearing about the winds all day today. The wind advisory meaning winds are expected to be sustained at 31 to 39 miles per hour and or gusts of 46 to 57. I'm telling you now, the gusts will not happen at that range, but the sustained winds of 31 to 39 are possible. I think it would be on the lower end of that, around 30 miles per hour, and that is why the National Weather Service did go ahead and issue the wind advisory. Now, we are not alone here. We also have the high wind warning in orange, storm warnings in purple for mariners, same with gale warnings. Look at this, up near the Cape of Massachusetts, hurricane force wind warnings for sustained winds of 80 to 90 miles per hour expected tonight from that nor'easter that is just blowing up across portions of Massachusetts, New York, and Pennsylvania at this hour. Right now, sustained winds 15 to 20 miles per hour, gusting to around 30, but take a look at some of the gusts north of us. 54 in Boone, North Carolina, 41 in New Bern, 48 Elizabeth City, and 41 in Hatteras. Now, we have had some 40-mile-per-hour wind gusts. That's from these winds that are just above our head by about 3,000, 4,000 feet, 55 to 60-mile-per-hour winds. As the atmosphere heats up the surface, we do have this cold air aloft, and the atmosphere does not like warm air below, extremely cold air above. So it has to mix that air up, and as it mixes that air up, it also mixes the winds down to the surface. Of course, friction does slow it down just a little bit, and that's why we aren't seeing 55 to 60, but instead around 35 to 40 mile per hour wind gusts. We'll run through this futurecast, and you'll notice still the winds staying with us through the afternoon. We relax a little bit, but then they're right back at it again tomorrow, just in time for the Myrtle Beach Marathon. Gusts again tomorrow. Pretty breezy. Something really cool I want to show you. That looks like a little bit of an eye trying to form from this area of low pressure. It is not a hurricane. This is not a tropical entity, but it is a very cool feature courtesy of GOES 16 imagery. 7-day forecast shows dry conditions. We are a few ticks cooler than average than where we should be on our Tuesday. That's our next rain chance. That from an area of low pressure bringing mudslides to California today will turn into another nor'easter next Wednesday.
All right, welcome back to Carolina and Company Live. What do you think about the weather?
Hey, as long as it's sun shining, I'm happy.
I can agree with you on that. As long as the sun's out, I am happy. Right. All right, go for you have a birthday to celebrate for a friend today, right?
Yes, I do. I got to say happy birthday to my friend Carl White. There he is with he's the guy that we drive his 64 Chevy convertible in the opening of the show. Now, he's got a birthday that's coming up Sunday. And Carl, happy birthday, my friend. He watches a lot. He doesn't have anything to do but watch us. Can you believe that?
And let us borrow his car, which is very nice. And I can't believe he actually drove that.
How about that other one? That's
very
a neat
cool.
Little car.
Yeah.
He's got some
Does he come to your car shows?
Yeah.
Awesome.
He'll be there tomorrow.
Fantastic. Speaking of car shows, Cecil, where are you headed tomorrow?
All right, tomorrow we're heading to Surfside Shine Car Wash. Right down there in Surfside Beach, the rock and roll starts at 11. It runs until 2. Now, this is a free show open to all model cars and trucks. 5 trophies will be handed out. And the public is invited to come by and check out the cool vehicles. Yeah, look at it.
All right, so, wow, look at that.
Nice one. That's for sale.
What is that?
That's for sale. That's a 37. I'm probably going to say it wrong.
Yeah, and you'll get an email about it, so never mind. We won't ask.
It'll tell me tomorrow. He'll say, you said 37, it wasn't. Okay.
Is it because you turned 70 yesterday, maybe?
Yeah.
Yeah, you think that's maybe why you wouldn't get it right?
I can't remember a lot.
I'm just kidding. We want to say a special thank you to a few people. Karen over at One Stop Party Shop for providing all the balloons and decorations. She was awesome to work with. They brought a ton of stuff for Cecil. There's the cake right there.
Yeah.
Cassidy at the Bilo at Socastee for the birthday cake yesterday that Deborah picked up for us. And also, we want to say thank you to Brenda and the crew over at Highway 55 on 501.
And my wife, yes.
That's right. There's Deborah.
Brenda did a great job. We took everybody over to Highway 55, and Brenda took care of it, and then brought me out a big ice cream.
Did she really?
That? Yeah.
That's
And guess
fantastic.
what?
Tell me. You ate it all.
Most of it, not all of it.
I love it. All right, let's talk about today. Today is Friday, March the 2nd. Oh, wait, I have to tell Reed happy birthday.
Oh.
My 3-year-old. Tomorrow he will be 3. His name's Reed, and Monday I will definitely have some pictures for you. But
That's right.
I think he might be watching. We'll see. He might be napping. I don't know.
I
Today
would be.
is Friday, March the 2nd, and it is Go Bowling Day.
And it's also National Pigs Day.
Pigs Day. All right, and it also is the celebration. It's an Indian Spring Festival of Colors. It's called Holi. I believe I'm saying that right. And if you guys have seen Google today, they obviously are celebrating as well.
All right, let's check out birthdays. 1949. Gates McFadden, 69 years old, in the TV series Star Trek. The Next Generation, and the movie Dirty she was in.
All right, 1962, there he is, John Bon Jovi, 56 years old, rock performer, hits such as Wanted, Dead or Alive, Living on a Prayer, and he worked as a janitor at a studio where he got his big break.
All right, 1968, Daniel Craig, 50 years old, James Bond, but definitely not the best one. Movies in Casino Royale, Skyfall, Spectra, and in 2005, he was homeless. Listen to this, 2005, he was homeless and sleeping on a park bench in London.
Wow.
Come a long
Really?
way. Yeah, his name now is Bond.
Yes, James Bond. That's right. Today in history, 1949. This is pretty cool. So the first automatic street lights were installed in New Milford, Connecticut. And up until that point, a man would have to go out to each street light every night at dusk and physically turn them on at at sunrise, he'd have to turn them off.
And after they came up with the automatic street lights, he lost his job. I just thought I'd pass that on. All right, 1964, let's look at this. The Beatles began their first film, A Hard Day's Night.
That's right. You want to sing it?
I don't know it.
Not today.
Okay, I'm sure some of you would like to know where the word nerd came from. Okay?
Sure.
I did not know this.
I mean, I don't know that I have ever thought about it, but...
Dr. Seuss was the first to publish the word nerd in one of his books.
Interesting. So that's where so he made the word up, maybe?
I don't know. It just said he was the first one to publish it in a book. So he came up with nerd.
I don't know if that means that, but good try. Maybe. Oh, well. But
that's
you know what?
The internet told me. I'm sorry.
And that is all from the Know-It-All department for today.
You better believe it. That's it for the Know-It-All department. That was a good one.
That was a
that was a good one.
Hey, look at that.
All right, we got a great show coming up. A lot of guests today. You're going to learn a lot. It's Friday. Hang on, everybody. We'll be right back.
Y'all have a similar...
And welcome back, everybody. All right, we got something great to talk about now. We're talking about putting for people.
No, putting for pupils.
For pupils.
Yeah,
okay,
pupils.
I thought you said peoples. I can't hear you. Older I get, I can't hear either.
Apparently pupils as well, because it's written in front of us, but that's okay. The second annual Carolina Forest Sunrise Rotary Club, the Putting for Pupils Golf Classic, coming up on April the 14th.
Correct.
Let's talk a little bit about the Carolina Forest Sunrise Rotary and what you guys are doing, and then we can talk about how Terry is involved.
Sure, definitely. So Carolina Forest Rotary, we meet every Wednesday morning at 7 a.m. at the famous Carolina, the Toastery, famous Toastery, Carolina Forest. And it's a breakfast club, so we're bright and early, right before you get your day started with work. And we meet, and our big focus is on our community, things we can do to help out our community, and thus the reason for the golf tournament, Putting for Pupils. Our big focus is the schools in our area and making sure that students are taken care of.
Gotcha. Okay,
Y'all going to
perfect.
play at Coastal Carolina University. Is that where it's going to take place?
Correct,
right?
at the Hackler Golf Course,
Yep.
that's correct,
We'll do
yes.
that.
So that is going to be on the 14th. There's still time to register. Tell us a little bit about the event, when it starts, all that kind of stuff.
Sure. So registration is going to start at 8 o'clock in the morning. Shotgun start at 9. We'll have breakfast available. You get a swag bag for playing.
Swag. See that
right.
term?
Yeah.
I told you it was a cool term.
Yep. See, you guys can show up
Or
with
you
a swag
think,
bag.
No, that's promotional bag.
That's right. Exactly right. But it's still a chance for people to sign up and play. Also for sponsors as well, in case they want to get a whole sponsorship or put a team in. Just go to our website, carolinaforestrotary.org, and then get all the information from there, how to sign up and register.
Sign up your teams, individuals. Okay.
Exactly right.
Awesome. Fantastic. Now, Terry, with the CMC Foundation, how are you involved in this? Are you part of the Rotary or sponsoring it? Tell
I'm
me
a
a
new
little
Rotary
bit.
member.
Hey,
Yeah.
there you go.
Yeah, well, we do smart snacks
Yes.
at the schools, 4 different schools, and Rotary and Rotaract clubs run the smart snacks at Waccamaw Elementary. In fact, we did it Friday morning, and we just went and did it today, and I got to see the Rotarians in action, the Rotaract club members in action, helping the kids. So I couldn't resist but join the Rotary Club of Carolina Forest.
Fantastic.
That is great.
Absolutely.
That is great. That is good. Now, y'all do so much, at the hospital. Y'all do so much for community. It's great to have you involved with them.
Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Well, the motto of Rotary is service above self.
There we go.
That's it.
So we're here to serve the community.
All right.
So anybody
Fantastic.
interested in joining, love to have you. But come out and play golf, right?
That's right. Come
That's
play
right.
golf.
For-
If you guys want some more
you,
information, you
Brad.
can contact the Rotary Club or CMC as well for that information. We'll be right back. Welcome back to Carolina and Company Live. The Robeson County the Community College Career Fair is coming up, and it's a great way for the students to come meet the different industries and businesses in the area. To
That's right. Might help them find a job. It's set up for March 13th. Ronnie's with us now. Ronnie, let's talk about the fair because this is not the first one. Y'all have done this a lot.
It's been in place for over 20 years. It's one of the highlights of the academic year, and definitely we have 50+ employers on campus, and it's a great day for our students to come in and talk to employers about possible employment.
This is an opportunity. They can find jobs during this fair.
Definitely, and that's one of our goals, to actually land a job during that time. And some of our students actually do that. So that's really, we're meeting our goal when we do that, and that's one of the purposes of it.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I think it's great because what you're doing is you're not having them, they're not having to go search for stuff. You're bringing it to them. There's some examples right there. And I know when I was trying to find a job, that was always a little bit difficult. You're reaching out different places, trying to find it on Indeed or on Craigslist, something like that. This is a way for them to be in-house with the employers. Tell us a little bit about Robeson Community College.
Well, it's been in existence since 1965. It's located in Lumberton, North Carolina, right beside Interstate 95 at exit 22. Easy to find. It's a beautiful campus. We've got some great personnel that work there. We've got a lot of programs in place, a lot of quality instructors. So it's a good place for students to come, get a quality education. And we've got a lot of majors, and we're looking forward to this career fair.
That's, the industry. What industries and businesses are we talking?
We're talking about, we try to bring a lot of different ones. We've got banks, we've got restaurants, we've got hospitals, home health agencies, daycares, beauty salons. We try to match up businesses with all our majors. We've got culinary, we've got business, we've got industrial technology, electrical, electronics. We try to bring somebody in that our students can talk with.
If they want to know more about it, they can go right to that website and learn more about it.
That's
Robson.edu.
March 13th, what time?
10 a.m.
10 a.m. Thanks for being with us, Ronnie.
Thank you for the opportunity.
All right.
All right, stick around. We'll be back for more.
And welcome back to Carolina and Company Live. All right, we got some car guys on the show today. We're going to talk about the Mustang and Ford Regional Show. It's set for March 24th, downtown Florence, and they bring in a lot of Ford products for this Mustang.
That's right. Over 100 trophies are going to be given out. A lot of classic vehicles for this. A lot of classes that they can enter in as well. Tell us a little bit about it.
Yeah, absolutely. This is our 6th annual show. The Eastern South Carolina Mustang Club, we're affiliated with the Mustang Club of America. And we were required to do one of these shows a year. The money raised goes to our charities. And the two charities we support are as Camp Happy Days.
Okay.
And then A Choice to Make. Okay. And of course, Happy Days is for young children with cancer. A Choice to Make is a pregnancy crisis center.
Now, Joe's been involved in this for a long time. And I did a couple of those shows over there. Now, all right, now we got Danny. Now, who can come? Now, it says Mustang. It's Ford
all
products.
Ford products. Mustang, cars, trucks, anything that's got the Ford emblem on them. It's can be entered into the show.
How about if you got a Ford motor in a Chevy?
No, sir.
Well,
I just wanted to point that out to everybody. Just because you had a Ford motor.
Now tell us, Danny, what time is it going to start? And also,
Registration starts at 9,
Okay.
and it ends at 3. Trophies give out at 4.
Okay, so over 100 trophies. What do you qualify? You said there's a lot of different classes you can be in. Like, tell me about those.
well, the classes are usually set up according to year and the body style, which is really the frame in which the Mustang car is actually built on. For example, 4 generations. Okay, this year is 54 years. We're excited about it, to have that deep of Ford product, if you will, that we can go back into. And in years past, we've had Model A's, we've had T-buckets, we've had old and new.
It's going to be a big show.
That's right.
Guess what kind of cars they drive?
That's what I wanted to know. What kind of car do you drive?
Tell them what year, in other words.
I have 2.
I'm kidding.
I have 2. I have a 2001 Mustang Bullitt and a 2012 Roush Mustang.
Woo!
Roush.
I got to drive
Joe?
a Roush one time.
You did?
Yeah, I did.
How about you, Joe? Tell them.
Well, I got an 01 Bullitt as well, but I've also got an 02 Mustang Ragtop.
Oh,
Very
I got a
cool.
2005 Mustang rack.
We got
There
sister
you
cars in the Bullets. Both of them the same
Both the
color.
same car, same
I love
color.
it.
Yeah.
Wow.
Very cool.
Steve McQueen green.
Hey, I know that one. That was a great show, too, wasn't it?
It was.
We're also hoping we can get a 2018 Bullitt out, but I doubt very seriously
If they
we
come
can
on.
get one
If
after
they
the
can
show.
bring it out. All right, Mustang Show, March 24th, downtown Florence on Chevis Street.
That's
All
right.
right? Thanks, guys.
Thanks for being with us.
Thank you for having
We
us.
got more coming up. Stay with us.
Welcome back to Carolina and Company Live. Just up there a few days ago, the Gibbons Performing Arts Center at the University of Pembroke is going to present, it's called Amazing Grace. And also, guess what else is coming?
What?
The Wizard of Oz.
Oh, I like
Very cool, very cool. We've got James with us. James, tell us a little bit about, let's talk about Amazing Grace and what this is.
Okay, great. Amazing Grace debuted on Broadway in 2015. It's a new musical, and it's coming to us. It's the story of the song, one of the most beloved songs in history. It's about a slave trader who turns abolitionist, A lot of great stuff, a lot of great music, a lot of great acting. It's going to be a wonderful time.
That's what I want to know. I want to know about, the cast for this. These are students. This is a student cast.
No.
Okay, that's what my question was.
This is a professional Broadway tour.
Wow.
Coming in to the Givens performance. And so who is invited to this?
The public is
Everyone.
It's open to this, yeah. Okay. So tickets are on sale for it now. You can get those at our box office by calling 521-6361 or uncp.edu/GPAC. Get tickets there. We got the Wizard of Oz coming up, and I'm proud to say the Wizard of Oz is already sold out.
Really?
There's actually a waiting line. People are waiting to get those tickets.
Well, y'all have a beautiful place here.
It is.
It's
Thank
a
you.
Huge auditorium. And how many of y'all seat in there?
1,600.
Wow.
Y'all had some damage back in the storm, I think it was.
We didn't. We
No,
didn't.
That
damage
was the
for
other
them.
place we
Yeah,
were at.
yeah,
I'm
yeah.
sorry, it was somewhere else.
There were some places on campus, but we were spared.
Right.
Y'all were great. Well, this
Well,
is
good.
amazing. I don't know how you got this Amazing Grace. It was just on Broadway in, 2015?
That's correct, yes.
Wow.
And now y'all have it.
Yep. We do that. We bring in a lot of shows. In fact, next year we'll have more Broadway. We've got ballet, we've got orchestra, a lot of great things lined up for next year. And this summer we'll be announcing that lineup. So.
Well, and to have a facility like this, you've got to be able to bring in some really awesome things. Because if not, it kind of, it goes to waste a little bit. This is a great facility to host.
Thank you.
This stuff. It's absolutely beautiful. Tell us a little bit about your work at UNCP.
Well, I'm the director of Givens Performing Arts Center. I've been with UNC Pembroke for about 13 years in different capacities. I've only been with Givens for about almost a year and a half. So I'm happy to be over there, enjoying doing what I'm doing. I was a student there.
Awesome.
Graduated in arts management, and many more years than I'd care to talk about.
But
we appreciate you being here.
Yeah.
Thank
Really
you.
do. If they
Thanks
want more
for being with
information, they can go to that website right there.
That's
Find out
correct.
about the lineup and everything.
Yes.
That's
Look
right.
forward to seeing you.
Yeah, get your tickets
Hurry,
for
those
Amazing
tickets are
Grace.
going fast.
They're going fast. The Wizard of
Hey,
Oz
or-
already
Hey,
sold
wait a
out.
minute, or get on the waiting
Thanks,
list
James.
for the
Thank
Wizard
you.
of Oz. You never know. Thanks, James.
Thank you.
All right, we'll be right back. Yeah, welcome back to Caroline and Company Live. Hope you enjoyed today's show. I know I did. We always learn so much. And there's so many things happening in the community. I don't think I would know about them if I didn't host the show, maybe.
That's why we tell people, if somebody just moved here, tell them about this show.
That's right.
And they'll learn so much.
Or even people who are from here, watch the show because you will learn a lot. I can promise you that.
I do want to say thank you and my wife and everybody else that made a birthday yesterday.
You're welcome.
It'll be unforgettable.
You are so welcome. Absolutely. It was a really special day. Probably one of my favorite shows that we've ever done by far. All right. The weekend's coming up.
That's right.
You excited?
Yes. Car show at Surfside Beach. Be there.
That's right. Don't miss it. Hope you guys have a great weekend. And we will see you back here on Monday. See you later.
See you, everybody.
Carolina and Company Live is sponsored by the businesses, organizations, and groups featured in this program. The views and opinions expressed do not necessarily reflect that of WPDE ABC 15, WWMB CW 21, or its employees.